Hi there, this is Tiffany Wood, and I am doing another painting today. This one is going to be a test for, I want to do a honeybee, and so I'm trying to decide whether I want to do it a white background or a black background. And then, this was just for focus. And then, again, I cut a honeycomb pattern out of some vinyl. I think I'm going to put it across the edge like this, if I can figure it out how to do that. And then after I do this, after I get this put down, then I'm going to do a test pour with some colors that I'm thinking about using, and then we will kind of go from there. So bear with me as I attempt to do this all by myself. And of course it's going to give me fits. Oh, come on. Alright, so my thought was maybe I can pull this off. In one piece. I think I'm going to have to get my husband's help. What, baby? Sorry, my 3-year-old is talking to me. Gosh, I need like 3 more hands. I was hoping I could just pull this up and then lay it down and it would all go real smooth. Then I'll have these honeycombs here left. That I can put on the edges. It's coming pretty good. Let's see if I can do this without swearing. This is just Cricut vinyl. I got this color on clearance because I'm just using it. It's not anything special or spectacular. Oops. I just got it on clearance, so I'm using it. Alright, let's see if I can do this without making this whole thing stick to itself. Okay, throw that on the floor. Alright. So my plan was to run this. No, I guess that's where we're going to put it. Moved a little bit more this way, but we'll make it work. Okay, so if I start from the center and lay it down. Well, apparently my battery died. So we're refocused, and I went ahead and I put the stencil, finished putting the stencil down. I decided to cut the little pieces off. I was going to try to like make a little edge going off, but I think I decided I just kind of like this down the center. So typically I go through and I put a little bit of paint around the edges of my vinyl to make sure it sticks down really well. So I'm going to take just a little bit and come. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this as far as pouring it, because I've got this nice line and I like that line and I want to keep that line. So I feel like maybe I'm going to try to just use colors, and then when I get to the pouring part, the actual like tilting part, I think I'm gonna just put Floetrol on the canvas because it pretty much dries clear, I'm assuming, because it doesn't really change the colors of paint when you do it. I have no idea if this is going to work or if it's going to fail miserably, but you know, it's all about experimenting. That's the great thing about this medium, is you never know. You just give it a go. Okay, so now I've got a kind of a layer of white and a layer of black painted on each side. I'm going to go ahead and put some colors together. I'm looking at this real quick. This is a 16 by 20 canvas. So I got my little cheat sheet over here. So I'm going to need 11 ounces of paint to cover the whole thing. Well, these are 3-ounce cups, so if I do 3 of them, that's 9 ounces. Well, I'm not going to be covering all of it out here or out there. I want to make sure that those are left. I really have no idea how I'm going to do this, but we're going to figure it out. I am going to be doing this one as bees. So I'm kind of thinking I want to stay in the warm colors. I think I'm going to put white. Okay, this is Floetrol, not white. I think I'm going to put a little white, maybe in the bottom of 2 of them, black in the bottom of 1 of them. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, it looks like I'm getting a little black and white action happening. Okay, then I'm going to add some more white to these two. Cover up that little bit of black there. We'll see what that does. And I guess I'll put a little white here since we're there. Cover that up. Okay. Now I'm thinking I'm going to get mud because I didn't want to use black now that I'm thinking of it. Okay, forget it. I'm going to use 3 more cups. We'll use these for something else. So we are not going to use black, just white. Then I'm going to use yellow. This is the Cadmium Light Hue by Liquitex Basics. I have some Vivid Orange here. Hopefully, yep, we're not clogged. And let's see. just don't know. I don't like orange. It's like one of my least favorite colors. I feel like it overtakes everything. So I'll put some magenta in here. I'm not really a fan of yellow either. And just looking at, you know, like what kind of colors am I going to want to put into my bee. So those are the kind of colors I'm going to want to put in here. I am going to do some dioxazine purple. This will kind of lend itself to be the black. Man, I'm going to run out of paint before I get these cups filled because I got to fill all 3 of these cups. Alright, so we're going to do more white. Okay, let's think. I do have this. I don't want that next to the purple though. Let's go back. A little bit more pink. Or magenta, I guess, is actually the color. Just spilled. I am making a mess. I feel like I'm gonna want to put some antique copper in there. Is that just an air bubble or is that a chunk of something? Just an air bubble. I know I said I wasn't going to put any black in, but I almost feel like maybe I want to put black in next to this to give it a little bit of pop. I might regret this. Okay, we'll do just a little bit. And then maybe some more dioxazine purple. I let my daughter paint first today, so I'm always light on paint whenever I let her go first. so this is probably only 6 or 7 ounces of paint. See, this was 3, so that's probably 2, 4, 6 ounces of paint. But I feel like that's just where it's going to have to be. Okay, so I'm going to make a little sort of swirl around, make an X. I always end up with extra paint in the bottoms of my cups, so I've been trying to use it on other canvases to potentially make something cool. If not, then it's basically just got a nice little coat, like a base coat otherwise. Okay, so that one's ready. Alright. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Should I flip it? Or should I pour? Flip or pour, flip or pour. And should I put Floetrol or something down on here? Alright. This canvas is really dry. My gesso always ends up being really dry. I'm going to spray it with a little bit, maybe a little more than a little bit of water. Just kind of blot it, just to give it a little something to start, so that canvas doesn't soak up all the paint in one spot. And I might put a little bit of white here. A little bit of black here, just to give it something. Put my gloves on. Sorry, this video is all over there. I'm not sure what to do. It's been a while since I've done any pouring, since our last day of September, and it was the middle of July, so over 2 months. So I feel rusty. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Oh, I did have that other canvas. Let's see. I kind of like Now we've got some black in here. To kind of maintain a little bit of that. So now I'm just going to throw some Floetrol down, because I have no idea what this is going to do. I just know that I want it to be able to move, but especially right here. I don't want that area. I want that to stay nice and bright. I have no idea. This might completely ruin it. No idea. And I guess I should hit it with the heat gun real quick. Any bubbles that are in there. So which side do I like better? I like this side better, so we're going to stretch to this side first. I'm trying to move some stuff out of my way so that I don't. Okay, so we're going to go this way first. And my camera ran out. So this is where we're at. It's kind of crazy, kind of a mess, not like anything I typically do. I don't hate it. Not convinced I love it. Got a lot of white here, but I guess it's just because I'm seeing the white from there. And this looks all foggy, but this is just Floetrol. So I'm assuming that'll all level out and reveal some really cool stuff. So I will keep you posted on what it looks like once it starts to dry. Thanks. Okay, this one is still very wet. In the middle, you can see how glossy it is with my light there. However, the outside is starting to dry. So I'm getting a little nervous. I've got a honeycomb pattern going all the way through here, and I can see the honeycomb pattern all the way through. So part of me wants to try to take that off.
Come back in here and touch up. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little tiny bits of wax and stuff there. How about destroy this? If the sun's not too wet. Another one over here to it. Yikes. Just praying that the paint doesn't drip. Oh, please. Oh, we'll do that. I need like octo arms to do this kind of stuff. Because my fingers get paint on them and they get sticky. And I didn't put my apron on. Oh, this is always so scary. Yeah, a little bit of leakage there. Oh, don't care, don't care, don't care. It tore and it fell. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. Andrew, I need help quickly. Hold this mess not with your arm over the camera. Thank you. Don't let that fall into the paint. You have your hands with me. Okay, hold it up so that take the slack out of it. Take the slack. Don't take the slack out. Keep it taut. I'm trying. It's slippery and I know. Trying to keep my faucet from falling out. It's a bad timing. Yeah. That's how I roll. Don't let go. Come around the other side. I can put it over my hands. Put it over my hands. Drop it. Go around the other side. Hold this. Yep. Can you move that stuff so I can just pull this? All the crap that's in my way. I'm so covered in paint right now. I can't even touch the canvas. Hands are so covered in paint. I can't even grip the canvas. That's full on.
Okay. There's a little piece left somewhere. Where was it? Right here. Just put that in the trash, please. Thank you. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but I think I like it on the black best. I think I like this look over here better than this look. Obviously, I'll have to come back in here. We had some spots with some leakage, and some of this was because I was holding it up trying to, and it was running off. I probably should have pulled from this side and that side and then brought them together, but I was trying to do it by myself, so. Well, that's where we're at, so. I know that was a mess, but that's where we're at. So now it's dry the next day. I'm going to come in here. I've got my black paint. I also have white paint. And I'm going to come in and all these little places here that need touched up, I'm going to just come in here, paint a little black paint in here, and then come in here, probably have to do a couple layers of white over some of these places that bled underneath. And then I think after that, I'm done. I think this one's good to go.